Philadelphia Phillies are really one of my favorite teams to discuss. They have won 11 of their last 12 games. They beat the Braves in that 12-game window twice with one loss. It then involves 4 wins over the Pittsburgh Pirates, 4 wins over the Washington Nationals, and a win over the Miami Marlins. Now, you might be hearing this load up and think, oh, he's going to say the Phillies have beat nobody. No. Quite the opposite. This is usually where this team falls apart. A split with Pittsburgh, the Nats somehow win an Aaron Nola start, or yesterday, Zach Wheeler on the mound at home against the Miami Marlins with a rain delay. Somehow they start it back up, and the bullpen's just a complete and utter nightmare, and they find a way to lose this game 5-4 in extras. But no, the Phillies continuing to play very good baseball, DRS.
Yeah, usually the bottom feeder in this division is the Miami Marlins. And for some reason, the Phillies were never able to beat them or beat them like you should. Win series. They would lose series when they're trying to gain momentum. And oftentimes I've joked on Twitter, boy, if the Phillies could just replace the Marlins with the Atlanta Braves every game, they might actually make the playoffs, which is true. They tend to play the upper echelon teams very well, but the games you're supposed to win 3 out of 4, 2 out of 3 in series, they would be the ones that you tend to lose. The fact that this has my head scrambled so much is because finally now the Phillies are winning these series against teams that they're supposed to beat and beating them soundly, getting good bullpen work. And how about the lineup here for the Philadelphia Phillies? Post Bryce Harper has been electric over the last month. So Bryce Harper is probably going to come back to the team later this month and just be that sole DH, which is kind of interesting because his elbow never healed. But you're looking at these trade deadline acquisitions the same way you say, well, hey, great. Soto came into the lineup here for the Padres, right? But also on top of that, you're getting Tatis back, an MVP caliber player. The Philadelphia Phillies are doing this damage without the heart and soul of their team, the MVP of the National League, where he comes back into the lineup. That can only help here. The Phillies actually are built for a playoff run. Not to say once they get in the playoffs, they'll do a lot of damage here, but they're built for the long haul here in August and September. I'm starting to believe now where they have a 1-game lead in the wild card race and things could go south in a hurry, and I understand that. But this team's giving me more food for thought process of saying they might be a decent baseball team where they won't fold over the last 10 games of the season, where they actually have a 10-game road trip to end the season.